So what's going on, guys, and welcome back to episode number 61 of our Portsmouth career mode, and we're going to be taking on Shrewsbury Town in the cup competition. So it is a big deal for us, I would say, this competition, because we really want to win a domestic title. We failed to do so apart from the Trek or Trade. Did we win that in episode 10 or something? But apart from that, we've won none that's really prestigious. So we're desperately looking to see if we can, pick one up. So Calhanoglu here, out wide to Erskine, who's going to run down the wing, which he does do. Plays the ball back to Calhanoglu, through to Elenia. We just want Wagnerman to take that forward role as he squeezes the ball through to Ronan Curtis. On the turn, hits it first time, and what a save that is from the Shrewsbury shot stopper. Oh, Pedri. I honestly thought it was in. That looked like it was in anyway. Look at that for contact. The ball whiskers past the post. That would have been a fantastic goal. And us on the touchline, we knew how close that was. Oh, Pedri with the ball outside to Erskine. He takes it in his stride, goes for goal, and finds the bottom corner, and pretty much does what Brandon Williams would have done. Pedri saw out wide that there was acres of space, and Erskine, with his pace, was going to get into the space. So he manages to get that one into the back of the net. A lovely strike from our number 13, and I suppose he's going to start to become in contention with Brandon Williams for the left-back position. Ronan Curtis in a foot race with the Shrewsbury man, and you can back Ronan Curtis any day, and it basically, I would class that as a clearance off the line. The keeper was beat. It looked like Ronan Curtis was going to turn away in celebration, but no, the defenders had some different thoughts as Carlos Elenia is going to go for a strike from range, but all he can do is hit it straight against the Shrewsbury centre-back. Shrewsbury have a fantastic chance here. They go for goal, and they fucking found it. Shrewsbury's first pretty much tack of the whole game has come half an hour into it, and they've only gone and found the back of the net. I mean, it was a very good goal. Bustos gets a little bit of a mundle, can't get back to it, and he's pretty much fired that past our goalkeeper, and that's the first goal he's actually conceded for the club. Good ball from Ronan Curtis. He tried to squeeze that ball through, but it just wouldn't go through. And we're now looking at 50-60 minutes gone into this game, and the scoreline still sits at Portsmouth 1, Shrewsbury 1. And we're actually playing at home as well, so it's an even worse result. But it's been all Portsmouth. We've had so much possession as we're going to try and thread that one through to Ronan Curtis. Make a run, mate. Pedri, make a run. Curtis can't do it on his own. I mean, he's played this pretty much team before because he's come up from the grassroots, hasn't he? But Erskine back inside to Calhanoglu. Through to Elenia. Elenia strikes it, and again it's blocked. Erskine through to Calhanoglu. Through to Elenia. Elenia this time is going to try and get a little bit closer to goal, and he does. And yet again, the keeper is there. How has the Shrewsbury Town keeper kept that out from Carlos Elenia? It looked like destined for goal. He's got fingertips on it. It's a great save. So Ollie Cox through to Elenia. Elenia, why did I do that? But it falls back to Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr. might have a chance. He goes past one, goes past another. Vinicius cuts back inside, goes for goal himself. And again, the keeper's made the save. How is this keeper only conceded one goal? Vinicius was going to score a wonder goal there, but no, the keeper had other ideas. So there we go. The game's finished. Portsmouth won, Shrewsbury won, and that is the last thing we wanted. We do not want to go into a replay, and especially go to Shrewsbury's ground, because then they have their supporters. It's going to make it difficult for us. Oh, God. Not what I wanted. So for the second game of this episode, we're going to be travelling to a very, very difficult stadium which goes by the name of St James's Park. We've got our first team lineup back with the trio of Dembele, Brewster and Vinicius, so it's not going to be easy for Newcastle, but we do need to improve on our past performance. Another good ball through to Ousmane Dembele, and the pace has beat everyone. This time, surely, this time he does. So it doesn't take 2 bites of a cherry normally for him, but this time it did. The cherry on the cake, or the icing on the cake, and Dembele's put it in the back of the net. Great stuff. That's made me hungry now. Oh, Harry Winks through to Ryan Brewster. That is beautiful, and Brewster is going to put it in the back of the net. Of course he is. But Harry Winks, what a beautiful ball it was. He timed it to perfection, and we've doubled our lead at St James's Park, and what a goal it was as well. Lovely team play before that, and Winks fed through Brewster, and Brewster picks up his 21st of the campaign. And there we go. Nothing much happened towards the last 30-40 minutes of that game, but we managed to get it through and pick up the result. Ryan Brewster is very happy. They know that that result is massive to get us back on track. We've had 2 or 3 really poor results within the past couple of days, but we are still unbeaten in the Barclays Premier League this far in. It's crazy the form we're on. So we've got some real bad news here. Reece Richardson is out for 5 days. I was scared then. I thought I was going to be longer than it was. We've also got a massive bid there for Joshua Magnaman. 24 million. We're going to delegate, but we want a lot of money for Joshua Magnaman. I mean, we do want a hell of a lot of money, so they're definitely not going to pay that for him. So, yeah, I don't even know why I bothered, because whatever. Don't even know what I'm talking about, but we're moving into the next game of this episode after the transfer window deadline day is over. We're not interested in buying anyone, to be honest. We don't have the funds to do so. So it's just a case of us waiting out, and unless we get some deals that we can play around with, then obviously we'll look at something. But if not, I'm not interested. We've also got a loan deal for Juan Pablo Iñárritu, which obviously we're going to let go. He's 68 rated, cam and striker, but we're not going to use him, are we? So we've got a £63.8 million bid for Will Cook. And whether you offer 163 million, we are not letting that boy go. He's definitely going to be staying at Pompey, and he ain't going nowhere. But we're also going to have a look here. We did have a transfer offer for Erskine from Burnley, but we're not interested in that. And we've got a youth squad monthly report just to see how our players are doing. So Velázquez will release. Vera looks pretty decent, same as Ortiz. Carrizo, don't really know. Rivero, no, we can get rid of you. Duarte, we'll get rid of you as well. And then we got Castañeda. So we got some decent players, I would say, there, but no one that stands out like massively. So there's not much we can really do with our youth academy as of yet, but we'll just have to wait and see. But to go into this third and final game of the episode, we are going to be taking on Shrewsbury in the Cup replay again. And we're also going to be making some changes. Let's put Lewis on, why not? But as you can see there, we've got Bustos now gone up a rating. Erskine. Who else has gone up? I saw someone. Oh yeah, Insua's gone up. Dembele's gone up as well. Ollie Cox has gone up. So is Brian Bruce is now 85 rated. So there's a lot of players that have actually increased their rating this month. What is up with me? I can't even talk. But we're going to jump into this game anyway and just, yeah, I'm talking absolute shite. And that's probably why this episode is going to be longer than usual. But anyway, let's see how we can get on. So Jan Benno with a fantastic chance early on. He plays the ball back across to Pedri. Pedri strikes it. And is that a penalty? It's not. The referee hasn't pointed to the penalty spot. And that was debatable. It could have been given as he whipped one across to the far post. Wagnerman wins the header. It comes back across to Erskine. How has he done that? Can someone explain how on earth He's hit that into the ground from there and not even hit the target. Oh, wow. Yes, it was going to take something magical to beat this Shrewsbury keeper, as he had been on inspired form in the previous game and he'd already made a save earlier in this one as well. But Calhanoglu, Jesus Christ, what a strike this is. Alenya plays the ball back inside to him. He ball rolls it inside and just finesses it in. Keeper, could he have saved that? I don't know. It wasn't that close to the post, but it did have a lot of whip on it. So yeah, I won't blame the keeper for that one. Hakan with a beautiful goal. Curtis out wide to Thomas. Thomas, can he get the ball back across to Curtis? He can. Curtis cuts back inside. Curtis goes for goal. And again, the keeper has stopped us from doubling our lead. And this is just pretty much a story of the first game. Us creating the opportunities, not being troubled too much in attack from the Shrewsbury players. But when it comes to the goalkeeper, bloody hell, what a keeper he is. As he plays the ball through to Pedri. Pedri back through to Ronan Curtis. He strikes it on the turn. Another corner. So we can see the run of Erskine here. We play the ball through to him. Oh, his touch isn't the best. But he then gets taken out in the 63rd minute. And it's just a case of us really hanging on. And I hate to say it, but we are going to have to hang on because we are struggling in this game to try and find the back of the net as the ball falls back through to Alenya and they get the ball clear. To be honest, I don't look like scoring, but we don't look like scoring either. So you never know. When there's just one goal in it, you're always leaving the door open for another team to get back into the game. So the last chance of the game is pretty much falling to Shrewsbury, and we would not fancy ourselves on penalties. I don't care who it's against, whether we're taking on bloody Bury that aren't even in the league anymore. We do not fancy ourselves on penalties against anyone, but we managed to just about scrape through in the 4th round replay, and I think that's the best we've done so far since taking over as Portsmouth manager in the FA Cup. We've done fantastic. We had 20 shots there, but only 5 on target. We're not cynical enough at the moment. However, guys, that is in fact going to be it for this episode of Career Mode. If you have enjoyed it, then please do hit the like button down below, as it is going to be very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all my latest videos and Career Mode. Thank you so much for watching. Cheerio.